Hey everybody, it's Hey John. It's March 25th, 2021, and I cover cryptocurrency, Dogecoin specifically. I cover the Dogecoin news and the Dogecoin technical analysis, aka the sticks. In this video today, I will be covering the Dogecoin news. As always, before we get to all this, do me a huge favor and tap that subscribe button and tap that like button. And now you came for the Dogecoin news. Let's get to it, all right? So it's March 25th, 2021 here. Current Dogecoin price as of this recording is about 5 cents, as you can see on the top left corner of my screen here. And I wanted to start with the Dogecoin developers here because I think it's pretty interesting. I think it's gonna be good for overall Dogecoin implementation here, right? So, Operation such Frensly Core QT Improvement Project. All right, so let's see. Patrick Loader is one of the Dogecoin developers here, right? So I guess you have another user here kind of replying saying, "Hey, what can I do to help you here?" Right? And and Patrick is saying, "Hey, this is outside the operation scope because it's improvements to the network stack rather than to the Qt front end, but it's important. I agree." I believe this is what they're referring to as the when you download the Dogecoin wallet and to get the actual node running on version 1.143 or any full Dogecoin wallet in general, the node, it's a humongous file, right? I remember doing mine. When I downloaded mine, it took me about 3 weeks to get it finished. So I mean, it's kind of like a BitTorrent kind of thing where it kind of peer to peer kind of sends you the files and everything. But it's a really big file and it moves super slow. I mean, even though I have a 100 megabit cable connection, but it's still pretty slow though, just because of the network isn't sending to that fast. But anyway, so this is outside the operation. Oh, I'm sorry, I read that already. 1.14.3 already improves network stability a lot. One of the issues I see right now is that the peering policies need some improvement. I currently have only 6 out of 24, 20. I have only 6 out of 2,425 peer slots free across 17 nodes, and I see a lot of suboptimal connections, like sheeps from the US leeching the blockchain from a node in India. Oh, wow. Okay. Despite me having free slots on much lower latency, local US nodes, part of this could be solved by enhancing the DNS seeds. And part of and part can be solved by more aggressively managing high latency connections across my nodes. 194 peers currently have greater than 1 second pings, and 10 have greater than 100-second pings, at least on nodes that aim to provide a lot of data transfer. So I'm planning to backport pure timeout into 1.14.4. 1.21 will have this out of the box to make it easier to control this until we have 1.21 ready for rollout. I'm also slowly increasing the number of peers per node on my nodes right now. Currently going fleet wide from 125 to 175 peers. Previously, steps were from 25 with 1.14.2 to 65, then 90, then 125 to serve more sheaves and maximize efficiency. So this sounds like a timeout is basically like think of it as like playing a game and saying like World of Warcraft, right? And you sit there for like 5 minutes or something or 30 seconds, and then a Blizzard kind of kicks you out because you kind of timed out at one AFK. That's kind of what it is for the most part. A ping is like sending a text message, right? So imagine me sending you a text message right here, right? Saying, "Hey, to you, so and so viewer, this is from Hey John here. Say hi, whoop, right?" And then even though I sent you that text, it went whoop, right? For me, it looks instant, right? If you get it instantly, then you have a low latency. If it takes a long time to get if it takes a long time to get to you, then yeah, you have a huge latency. That's pretty much what it means. In a more digestible and non-technical format. So it sounds like we may see a 1.21. Not sure what's going to be in that one yet because obviously they haven't released it, but it looks like a huge improvement over 1.14, right? I mean, why would you go from 1.14 to 1.21? Obviously, we see that 1.14.3 or point 0.2 or point 0.4. These are more like minor iterations to kind of improve it, with little patches here and there. Why I see 1.21, that's going to be a huge one with big changes on it and everything. So, um, we should stay tuned for that because this is gonna increase the Dogecoin usability case, right? The use case for it. I'm sure they're gonna have new features and new and new yeah features. I kind of I sorry about that. I cannot think of the word right now, but it just leaving me. I don't know why, but anyway. So yeah, so this is pretty cool. And this came out 2 days ago. So it sounds like also Patrick also mentioned that he was looking for some more what do you call it thing? He's looking for more advice for UI implementation to make it more user friendly. So I guess you guys can also leave him a message as well to kind of figure it out or look for a thread. So let's move on to the next one here, okay? All right, I saw this tweet right here, right, from this guy from Kim.com. Try and buy a soda with Bitcoin. Bitcoin median fee, $8.92. Wow, that's more than the soda cost itself, right? Bitcoin Cash, median fee, 0.001. Okay, that makes sense. Over half of all cash payments worldwide are under $10. BCH is serving the mass market, not just the 1%. At Elon Musk. That's why Bitcoin Cash. Okay, I guess that makes sense. I mean, because when you have such a high fee for it, it kind of takes away from buying it. I remember buying Bitcoin also on Amazon. No, not Amazon. Sorry, Atomic Wallet, and I bought maybe like $50, but my fees were $17. It was like 30%. I was like, what? Yeah, yeah. I didn't see the fees for it. I was like, okay, let's buy it. I figured it'd be like minimal, right? But 30%. But it's a flat fee though, so you buy. So I guess they're kind of encouraging you to buy more, right? But obviously, if you're new to cryptocurrencies or you're just trying it out, you don't buy huge amounts, right? Because you're just testing it out. So I can see why this is a relevant case here, and this is why I personally like Dogecoin because the fees are so reasonable. Elon Musk replies, "Fair point. This is why we at it's all risky. This is why we need something like Dogecoin, right, Elon? With fast speeds and low fees, the Doge makes for an actual spendable cryptocurrency." At Elon Musk replying to it's all risky and Kim.com eyes. Not sure what that means. Maybe he's watching it or something. Leave a comment below. Let me know what you think that possibly means. I'm not too sure. It's like, what? Are you looking at it? Like, oh, I see something, or I don't know. Yeah, but I guess at least he's maybe saying, I see it. I see what you're saying here, and oh, I see a good point or something. Who knows? Um, I saw also from Elon Musk as well. Don't defy DeFi. If you don't know what DeFi is, let's just give a quick explanation of what it means. It means some decentralized financials for the most part. And what that means is you're gonna have things like you can have things like decentralized exchanges. They're called DEX, right? You're seeing a lot of those kind of pop up right here, where you kind of do trades on the blockchain for the most part, right? You're seeing stable coins, lending platforms, wrapping bitcoins, prediction markets, gaining interest from putting your coins into an exchange. So this is kind of the things with DeFi right there. So it's a very interesting concept, and I would say it's relatively new, but it's definitely built on the blockchain network though for the most part. Ethereum seems to be the most popular currently, as far as I can tell. But I'm seeing some other ones pop up as well. I think I saw a Dogecoin deck as well. I have to look for that. I think I reviewed it a couple of weeks ago, but I can't remember off the top of my head right now. So, well, anyway. So this article from Benzinga here, right? Well, I'm not gonna read this one because it seems kind of redundant to other stuff I've already covered in the past. But here you go. This one's pretty good here. So CoinGape.com. You see here. The title says after Bitcoin and Doge, Elon Musk is all set to pump DeFi. Well, I wouldn't necessarily. I mean, when people say Elon Musk is pumping something, I don't necessarily say he's pumping anything. I say he's really educating people and bringing awareness to these new technologies here. Because obviously, if he's pumping it, then that means he's investing in it and he bought some stuff right in it, right? But most of the time, I don't think he's personally bought anything with DeFi, right? If he has, maybe he would probably share, right? Like obviously when he bought Bitcoin, he shared that he bought Bitcoin. So I think there's more of him just seeing like he's watching this here and he's seeing like huge potential in it, right? And it kind of makes sense if you think about it because look at Elon Musk now accepts Bitcoin, a blockchain technology, to buy Teslas. Elon Musk also says that he does not plan on exchanging the bitcoins for U.S. dollars. So he's gonna leave the cryptocurrency as a cryptocurrency. Now, he's not gonna buy it. I mean, accept the cryptocurrency and then exchange it for fiat U.S. dollars here or fiat currency in general here. So this is kind of why, and this kind of makes sense, and this kind of makes sense because think about it. He now has Bitcoin technology. He now has Bitcoin currency or Bitcoin asset in this case here. And now he even mentioned that for Tesla, they're kind of managing this stuff with internal and open source software. So with that being said, DeFi or decentralized finance is going to be the next iteration of his long term plan here. And it is him just kind of giving you a teaser, saying, "Hey man, this is kind of what I see the future going on, and I'm kind of setting it up. And you follow my tweets, what I'm doing here, it's kind of leading towards that direction where I may have a decent, where I will participate in the decentralized finance, or I may even make a company about it. Who knows, right? But this is him just getting started and dabbling with it before he brings it mainstream, right? The news saying, hey guys, guess what? I did this something. So he's still testing it out because obviously, he isn't just going to say, oh, I'm doing it right now and just starting, right? He usually brings you a finished product for the most part. So Elon Musk is notorious for shilling Dogecoin quite often and Bitcoin a few times. Post Tesla's 1.5 billion Bitcoin purchase. However, now he has set his eyes on a DeFi market. The biggest success story from crypto space in 2020. Musk tweeted, "Don't defy DeFi." Only yesterday, Tesla opened its long-awaited Bitcoin payment options for its cards and U.S. customers, and more importantly, set up its Bitcoin node with open source software. Okay, I mentioned that before from his tweets on yesterday. Musk also promised that all the Bitcoin from card purchases will be kept on their node and won't be converted to fiat. Okay. Musk's regular Dogecoin tweets also put him in trouble, as SEC suggested earlier that they might might question tech billionaires for his irresponsible tweets. Well, first of all, the SEC can't really regulate him because, first of all, cryptocurrency is not backed up by anything, right? It isn't regulated by anyone for the most part. And the thing is that if you lose your cryptocurrencies, right, there's no FDIC that's going to insure you, right? And say, hey, how's your 10 coins? Cool. Let me give you back those 10 coins right here, right? It's not like when you put money to the bank and the FDIC covers you for 250 grand as long as the money is in that bank right here, right? So cryptocurrencies is more of a what you want to call it? It's more of a gray area for now. It's considered an asset more than currency as well. If you look in the IRS tax code, but anyway, is Musk following a DeFi boom? Decentralized finance or DeFi became one of the biggest success stories of 2020, turning into a multi-billion-dollar industry. The total value locked in DeFi reached $45 billion this February. Given Musk's interest in cryptocurrencies, it's not a big surprise if he has been following the boom. I mean, that makes sense, right? NFTs came out. Doge, Elon Musk made an NFT, right? With Bitcoin mainstream boom imminent, the next big tech to see mainstream financial adoption could be DeFi, as many believe it could be the future of banking, including many in the U.S. regulatory circles. Okay, that's interesting. I haven't heard anything about that personally speaking, but that's definitely interesting though. DeFi has also gained a lot of traction in the forex market, and many see DeFi based forex markets as a potential multi-billion-dollar industry. Elon Musk's tweet has said to pump Dogecoin on several occasions, while many believed his Twitter profile addition of profile edition of Bitcoin pumped the price of a top cryptocurrency by 10% in under 30 minutes. His recent tweet on DeFi is being interpreted as his interest and support for the crypto ecosystem, and one should watch out for price fluctuation in the DeFi market, as has been the case with most of Musk's tweets. I mean, this is kind of in general. Right? In general, when Musk tweets something, everyone kind of listens and look real quick. So, with that being said, I will definitely be looking out for DeFi as well. Obviously, if Elon Musk is interested in it, obviously it must have something going on with it, and he must believe in it. And it kind of makes sense that the whole Bitcoin thing being accepted in his Tesla company here. He's starting up setting up his own personal node, not personal, but his own node for Tesla. So this, the next logical step is obviously he made an NFT, and now it's gonna be I guess a DeFi networks here. So I mean, okay, people, this is gonna be, like I said, I've been saying for a while now, cryptocurrency is just getting started. Yeah, it's been out for maybe 7 years now, 7 years now, or 10 years, but it's starting to really gain some traction now, exponentially now. We're seeing it on the news more often, and it's becoming a household name here. And as always, do me a huge favor, tap that subscribe button and tap that like button, okay? Because we want to share these videos out with people who have not been exposed to Dogecoin in order to grow the Dogecoin community. And all right, as always, it's Hey John. I will catch you on the next one.